What's up, everybody?
I'm Jackson.
I'm Kenny.
I'm Vinny.
And we are
JK Builders. If you're new to the channel and you love Lego, why haven't you subscribed? And if you wouldn't mind hitting the like button, it helps out the channel a whole bunch. It's always appreciated. Today we're doing a review of a brand new set from Lego Batman. It is the Classic Series Batmobile. Jackson, tell us about the box.
It's 18 plus. The item number is 76328, and it is 1,822 pieces.
Cool. Much like the 89 Batmobile, the Tumbler, and the Batwing, where we got UCS versions of those sets, now we have the 1966 Classic Batmobile in the UCS style. So it is on the same scale as we see those two other sets. So checking out the box, you have the 66 Batmobile right here. Very highly detailed. It has a little bit of a blue hue going on behind it. You got the classic Batman logo down here. Like I said, it's 1,800 pieces. Here you see the back of the car. Lots of different features. Here's an actual picture of the car. You have the rear end of the car, how the trunk kind of opens up and shows you the back computer. It does come with one minifig, which is Batman himself. And then you have a picture of the cockpit, the inside. Of course, it comes with the UCS plaque. It is 20 inches long by about 5.5 inches tall.
And on the back, there's also two Batman.
Oh, yeah. Two classic logos, Batman logos.
Yeah, movie.
So, pretty cool box. Let's check out the instruction book. Justice. Here's the instruction book. Comes in a handy dandy case. It is a very large instruction book and just one book. Quite thick. Has the white background. Again, the classic logo on the back. If we open this up, there are a few tidbits of information. Talking about the design. It talks about the show. It talks about the car itself. All kinds of stuff. So you can check those out at your leisure.
On the front, there's also
the Batman logo. Yep. Now this one does have a progress bar. An 18 plus set with a progress bar. It's just a dot though. It's not Batman. Nope.
Yeah, there's no people.
This one did have quite a bit of Technic as well. The underbelly, the frame was Technic, as we have seen in a lot of similar cars. We'll go over some of the details and the pros and cons with that here in a minute, but pretty standard instruction book. This is another one that was a lot of fun to build. I built it in, 2 days again? About a half a day here, half a day there. But anyway, that is the instruction book. Let's check out the set. And here is the Batmobile up close. Of course, we're going to check out the minifig first. Here he is, Adam West, the old school classic Batman. He has the classic costume on. Of course, he's got this kind of a softer rubber cape, which is nice. And then he's got the cowl there with kind of the black and the white and the dark blue contrast. He's got the Batarang in his hand. Now, he does have a couple of different faces. He's got kind of an angry face and a happy, smiley face. So very cool. Nice printing there on the chest and legs. Yeah, he's a good minifigure overall. He does come with a little perch like the other UCS style Batmobile sets came with. This one just being quite a bit smaller. It's just kind of the corner piece since there is just the one minifig, unfortunately. And then you have this UCS style plaque. It says Batmobile 1966. It gives you the length, width, acceleration, max speed, fuel, and engine. Of course, it uses bat fuel. All right, and taking a look at the car itself, we'll just give you a view here. Now, this was quite a bit larger than I thought it was going to be, and I've heard a few other people say that as well. It is very good size, and I think it is right there on the same scale as the 89 Batmobile. I'll kind of give you a comparison of that here in a second. But it was very cool how they got some of these angles, like the building techniques to get the different angles and features of this car were very, very cool. You got these fins over here on the side. It's very detailed on the interior. You have some very cool seats. You got the full dash. Everything is labeled. I don't remember that being in the movie. I assume it's the case since they put it on this car, but you see there's labels for everything. And those were all just little tiny stickers. You got Bat Ray, you got gas, Bat Ray. Of course, you have the emblems here. These were actually, that was a sticker, but these were printed, which was good. But there were a lot of stickers on this set. Again, lots of cool angles and details here on the back. You have this is where the kind of the exhaust comes out of. You got a bat chute. You got nail spreader. Sticker says nail spreader. A little antenna off the back. You got these exhaust ports as well. The tires are actually quite a bit bigger. When I put those on, I'm like, man, it's a lot beefier tires than I remember, but I think it looks good with the finished product, so can't complain now. Yeah, on the bottom, you can see that there's just a lot of Technic. So this was just loaded with Technic on the inside, and the frame of it is all Technic. Unfortunately, the hood here is all hollow, and you can't lift the hood. So there's no internal features as far as an engine or anything like that. You can open the back trunk where you can see there's a mobile crime computer with some wires. Those are all stickers too. So you can open that, but that is really the only opening feature. There's no opening doors, nothing like that. And you also can't turn the wheel. You can't turn the tires. And this is not a turny dial either. So that's kind of a bummer, but all in all, I think it looks good. I think it looks just like the source material. I think it's very highly detailed. I love the different building techniques that they use to get all the angles and features of this car. And overall, I'm very happy with the way it looks. Now let's bring down some of the other Batmobiles and kind of see how it stacks up when put side by side with those. All right, there you go. And you'll have to excuse the dust. These are some of the worst sets for dust because they're all black. But you can see as far as scale and size-wise, they are very, very similar. If we put these right next to each other, it's almost the same length. The 89 might be a little bit longer, but that should be expected, I would think. And then you have the tumbler over here, which I feel like the tumbler would probably be a little bit bigger. So they may not be perfectly to scale, but size and comparison-wise, they're very similar, and they're going to look similar on a shelf. And then the one other car that you'd want to compare would be the Ecto 1. So again, very similar size and scale. And I think they look really good together. You could also pair these up and display them together. It's kind of like a pop culture kind of a genre. Even throw the 89 Batmobile in there, maybe not the tumbler, I don't know, but you could really display them all together, or these two together, or all the Batman sets together, just kind of whatever your preference is. I think I'm going to keep all my Batman together and then keep the Ecto 1 separate, just because I have all of the Batman ones. And, you know, like I say, I do hope that they continue making these. Hopefully we get the, you know, even the bad Batman movies like Batman Forever and some of those. Hopefully we someday get all of those, like even Batman vs. Superman, that Batmobile, you know, some of the new Zack Snyder stuff. And I guess we got the one from the Batman, the Technic set, but hopefully we get more of a UCS style version of that one as well. And then the animated series and so on. I hope we get them all one day. So we could just buy them and build them all and display them all together. I think it'd be really, really cool. But there you go. There's kind of an overview and comparison of all of these sets side by side, so you can kind of see how they stack up. All right, so here it is, the 66 Classic Batman Mobile. I call it a Batman Mobile. Sorry about that. But Brindley, what are some things that you like about this guy?
I like how there's like windows.
I really like these windows myself as well, and they came in the
Yeah.
individual paper packages, so they don't get scratched or scuffed up.
That's
I really like it when Lego does that, and they were obviously custom made for this set because they fit it perfectly. What else?
Like, I like the windows so the wind doesn't like blow in your
Oh,
face
of course.
when you're
Yeah,
driving.
you need that. Otherwise, you eat bugs.
The other thing I like is how like those like a bat on like
You like all the Batman
side.
logos? You love Batman logos, don't you?
I'm just saying on the side and
Yeah, yeah. How about you, Jackson? Anything you like about this one?
I really like all the detail. Like, I know. Wait, is this from the movie? Like the OG movie too?
We're from, yeah, it's in the movie, yeah.
Okay, then yeah, that's mainly where I remember it.
Have you seen the movie?
Yeah,
Yeah. We watched it a long time ago.
yeah. And
But-
I've watched some of the show, so.
But yeah, so this obviously I wasn't born in 1966, obviously, or anywhere near that.
because you're
However,
only 41.
secret. But they did have replays when I would come home from school, like the after-school cartoons and shows and stuff. They would replay the show. So I watched it almost every single day after school for a prolonged period of time, and probably saw just about every episode of the show. And I was a big fan of it. I thought it was a lot of fun. It was really funny, kind of corny and goofy and silly, but it was entertaining. And there would always be a show that would leave you at a cliffhanger, and then they would pick up on the next show. And you'd always think, like, how is Batman going to get out of this, you know? And then he finds a way to get out of that situation. So that's what I really loved about it. But a big, big part of that show was Robin. And so it makes absolutely no sense. And I think my biggest criticism of this set is going to be the lack of a Robin minifigure. I love this Adam West minifigure. However, there definitely needed to be a Robin. And they also should have thrown in an OG supervillain like Joker or Penguin or Riddler
Yeah, I'd
or
say
Catwoman
Joker.
or, you know, all
Mr.
of them.
Freeze.
They could have thrown in all of those guys. I don't know. But yeah, they missed out on opportunity there. They obviously could have charged more for it. This is $150, 1,800 pieces. So it's actually a really good price. But a lot of that is because of the lack of the minifigure and also a lack of some of the details that we see in this set. Now, I love the look of it. It's going to look great on display. It'll look really good next to our other Batmobiles. I think they nailed the look overall. All the details are awesome. The things that I don't like about it, number one, number one, we already talked about Robin being lacking. Number two, the doors don't open. Like, I feel like they should have got these doors to open.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they open the doors in the movie.
Yeah.
Sometimes they jump over, but I swear they open the doors. The other thing is, like, there's no motor in this car. There's the back computer, and you can open the trunk, which is cool. But I feel like they missed out on an opportunity to open the hood and show off the motor. Or if the motor's in the back, I don't know, with this exhaust. I think it would have been in the front. But of course, as I showed you in the bottom, you know, it's all just Technic. There's not a lot of details. Number three is going to be the lack of turning. So there's no way to turn the wheels. The steering wheel isn't functional. There's no piece on top that turns the wheels. So that's unfortunate. Number four is going to be all of these stickers. So I don't remember this on the show. I'm sure it probably was the case, but everything on this thing is labeled. You have the Bat Chute, you have Bat Gas, you have Bat Lights, you have Bat Bay, Bat Ray, you have Bat everything. And there's a sticker for every single one of those labels. So the number of stickers was extensive. Also, the UCS plate was a huge sticker as well. So that was really kind of a bummer to me. And unfortunate, but overall, I feel like I could definitely recommend this set. Jackson, Brindley, for $150, you think this one is worth it?
Yeah.
Especially if you have like all the other sets.
Yeah.
In the UCS like bundle, I should say.
Yeah, I heard a couple people mention, why do we need this set? We've already got a Batmobile like this, but the other one we have is tiny.
Yeah.
I don't even know where ours
It's
is,
in my
but
room.
it's a tiny little play set.
Yeah.
And this is a UCS style, highly detailed.
No playset.
Larger scale, more on the scale of the 89 Batmobile and the Tumbler, and it's going to fit in nicely with those. All right, so there it is, the UCS style classic Batmobile from Lego Batman. Do you have it? Do you want it? What do you think of it? Let us know in the comments below. As always, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And until next time, keep on building.